Hi, good afternoon. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert number 369. And folks are just starting to show up on my feed. Mike Verbick is the first man in. 60 degrees in the Berg. Wow. It's about 50 here, I think, or 45. Warren Bendler is here, or Janelle, or both, and Keith Shaw and Bunny Barnes, and Ann Mintz on Time for Once, and Stephen DeHaas, and Jeanette Pasqua, Kathy Marzik. Hello, all you all. Jay Dusenberry, and we're going to get started in a minute. A couple more people coming in. Peggy Burnett Roberts is 55 here in Madison. Good to see you home in Madison, Peggy. I hope that's a good sign. Helene Tober Fowler is here, and Tom Dietz and Charlie Bryant. 53 down there. Boy, it's really warming up. And Steve Drucker's here on YouTube, looking very much like a Shiba Inu. And Carol Pratt and Rosemary Ross still visible, and Dave Mason is over there in Scotland, where he saw my old friend John Goldie the other day, and Howard Hobbs and Kathy Marzik again, and Bunny Barnes, and Kit Sarikaku is apparently here according to Bunny, and Steve Davidson, also on Hawaii, is here, and Donna Greenberg. So we have a nice little crowd. Warren Bendler again, Michael Tierson. And Brian Kuiper's here. It's good, Brian, because you're up first here. And Rich Fowler, too, along with Helene Tober Fowler. So I think I'm going to get rolling here. Got some great tunes for you today. One of them is mine, so two of them are mine. So I don't know if they're great, but they're okay. But these first two are good. And Brian Kuiper requested this tune the other week, and here it is. From the pen of the late Warren Zevon. Everybody's restless, and they got no place to go. Someone's always trying to tell them something they already know. So their anger and resentment flow. Don't it make you wanna rock and roll all night long? Mohammeds Radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammeds Radio. You know the sheriff's got his problems too. He will surely take them out on you. In walked the village idiot, and his face was all aglow. He's been up all night listening to Mohammeds Radio. Don't it make you want to rock and roll all night long? Mohammeds Radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammeds Radio. Everybody's desperate, trying to make ends meet. You work all day, still can't pay the price of gasoline and meat. Oh, alas, their lives are incomplete. Don't it make you wanna rock and roll all night long? Mohammeds Radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammeds Radio. You've been up all night listening for his drum, hoping that the righteous might just come. I heard the general whisper to his aide-de-camp, be watchful for Mohammed's lamb. Now don't it make you want to rock and roll all night long? Mohammeds Radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammeds Radio. Mohammeds Radio. Warren Zevon, Mohammeds Radio, and that was a request by Brian Kuiper, and Brian wrote a thing and said, "How did you learn it?" I texted, put a message on his page and said, "I'm going to do that song today," and he wrote and said, "How did you learn it so fast?" And here's the thing: it used to be so when I perform out, if I'm playing clubs or coffee houses or festivals or whatever, which I used to do, I would have a set list of about 20 tunes, usually, maybe 25, that I knew I could just stone cold play. And then on any given night, I would do 2 sets. It would be about 16 songs, 8 songs to a set. And out of those 25 songs, I would choose 16 that I felt like playing that night. But here in live stream land, over the course of 6 weeks, trying not to repeat myself, I play about 80 songs. And I can't keep them all in my head. So it means that I have resorted to something which I never, back when I was young and had a memory, I never thought I would do, which is using cheat sheets. So there it is. There's the lyrics to Mohammeds Radio. Now, this song, I'd heard it many times, and I liked it a lot. And so when I went back and listened to it, I only had to listen to it once to know the chords. The chords come very naturally to me at this stage of my long life with the guitar. So I just listened to it once or twice, and I knew how to play it. And then I know enough about the words that I can just kind of glance at one line, and then I know the next couple lines because I've heard it many times over the years. So that's how these songs can get done up pretty quickly. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're more trouble. But this one came together quickly, and I always thought I couldn't sing it, because Warren Zevon did it in the key of G, which is the exact opposite end of the spectrum that I do it in. And so I always thought it was out of my range. But when I put it into the key of C, I actually played it in C sharp. It was fit perfectly. I was, and it's a lot of fun to sing. It's a really nice singing song. So I'm going to say hello to a few more people here. And I see Toby Simmons is here, and Bruce Mason, and Charlie Ortolani and Melissa Whittle Fleming right next to each other, which they are in real life too. And Pam Zappardino, Jeanette Pasqua, Ken Terrell over there in the UK, and John and Jeanette Hubner are here in Lima, Ohio, and Deb Leiby Clark, my old friend. I keep trying to convince Cozy to call you Deb Leiby Clark instead of Leiby Clark, but it just hasn't taken yet. And Marshall Lowe and Dwight Shoemate, hey, and Connie Copy. And I'm backing out here. Debbie Moore, John Sprouse, who I think I'm seeing tomorrow. And that's okay for now. Let me see if there's anybody I've missed. So next up is one for Bunny, who might actually be here. She said she was here. And yes, yes, Charlie, pay no attention to that sheet of paper behind the curtain. And Brian Kuiper's going to keep teasing me about Alice's restaurant, and if he keeps it up, he won't get any more requests. And Scott Rosen's here from Minnesota. Lauren Payne and Tulima Reka, hello, welcome aboard on YouTube. And Jackie Damsky is here, my old friend, and Mark Steele. And S.A. Tudhope. And I think that's Rhonda Scott Merrick, too. Okay, so next up, Amy Roach, hi. Next up is a Tom Waits song, which I promised I would do today. I can be very threatening, Carol, if I need to be. Tight slack-clad girls on the graveyard shift do the cement stroll, catch the midnight drift. Cigar chewing Charlie in his newspaper nest, grifting hot horse tips on who's running the best. And I'm blinded by the neon, don't try and change my tune. I thought I heard a saxophone, I'm drunk on the moon. Moon's a silver slipper, she's pouring champagne stars, and Broadway's like a serpent pulling shiny top-down cars. Larimer is teeming with that undulated beat, and some Bonneville goes screaming its way wildly down the street. And I am blinded by the neon, don't try and change my tune. I thought I heard a saxophone, I'm drunk on the moon. Hearts flutter and race, the moon is on the wane. Tarts mutter their dream hopes, the night will ordain. Come dancers and schemers, cherry delight. And there's a Cleveland-bound greyhound, and it cuts through the night. And I've hocked all my yesterdays, don't try and change my tune. I thought I heard a saxophone, I'm drunk on the moon. So that's Drunk on the Moon by Tom Waits. I didn't clink you officially. Clink. Good morning, good afternoon. Good day to you all. So, yep, Carol, that Cleveland reference is right in there, written into that song. Cleveland gets mentioned in Poncho and Lefty and Drunk on the Moon. Both songs from way out west. So, yes, Toby, I will do announcements and I will mention Martin. So here's the announcement portion of the day. First of all, hello to the Invisibles. Rosemary Ross is no longer an Invisible, but she did leave us the Invisible poster. And that includes Kit Sarikaku, who I already said hi to, Linda Worster, Kate Mack, Judith Fox, Invisible Rubenstein, Joel Biget. Am I missing anybody? Mario Prue, who built this beautiful, gorgeous guitar, which if I get rid of the poster here, you can see. Isn't this thing lovely? It really is. It's got the most beautiful back. And that could segue right into the next thing I want to mention, which is I put up a Bandcamp page. Bandcamp is a website for selling music. And I decided to do a pre-release of the new CD, which is called Raleigh Brown Songwriter, and has 22 of my original songs on it. And so I put up the page yesterday. I spent the whole day working on the page, and I mentioned that because on the sides of the page there's a background. You can put up a graphic, and the graphic I put up is the beautiful back of this guitar. So if you look there, you'll see there's a kind of real distinctive thing here, like there's a little knot there. And you might be able to see that on the graphic. So it was my attempt. Hi, Suzanne Salem Schatz. I got your email, and I'll get back to you. It was my intent to put it up as a pre-release, and then people could buy it in advance, and they would get 2 of the tunes. And then when it came out, they'd get the whole download, and I'd send them the hard CD copy if they wanted that. But I screwed up. So I released the whole thing early. So if you go to, you could just go to bandcamp.com and search my name, or I think the actual website is like raleigh.brown.bandcamp.com, and or vice versa. I think that's what it is, though. And then you can listen to tunes on there. And you can also order either just the digital version, or the digital version plus the CD. Now, if you order either of those, you get immediate, because I screwed up, you get immediate access to download the whole album. But I'm still waiting on the factory. It's at the very last stages of production. I checked this morning. And hopefully we'll have the actual CDs within a week or two, and then I'll send those out. Now, for those of you who are the denizens of Raleigh World, you people who are here all the time, when I get an order from you, I'm going to send you a little email back that says you may choose another title from my small repertoire, like 5 titles of CDs I've done, and I will send you an extra complimentary CD when I send out your Raleigh Brown Songwriter CD. And so that's a little perk just for my friends here in Raleigh World. And I should mention that the notes in the notes, the CD is actually, it's dedicated to the memory of my wife Janice and to the memory of Suki, but other than that, it's dedicated to the denizens of Raleigh World. So I appreciate you guys, and I wanted to recognize that on the CD. So you should go check that, bandcamp.com, and then just type in my name and it should come up. If that doesn't work, try Raleigh Brown, one word, raleigh.brown.bandcamp.com. And let me know what your experience is with it, okay? So that's that part. There is a PayPal link right there, and you can always drop a little something here, but you could just take that money and buy a CD. See? And then there's the schedule. So tomorrow, Alex Bevan is on at 3:30. Martin McNeil is on at 4 o'clock, I believe, here in Eastern Time. On Friday, unless I've been misinformed, Warren Bendler will be on at 3. Slim Edelman will be on at 3:30, and Bunny Barnes will be doing her twofer at 4. Then Saturday morning, Dakota Dave will either be on Facebook and YouTube with Guitar Day, or he'll be just on YouTube, but there'll be a link on his Facebook page and probably on mine too, because I think it's terrible the way Facebook, this faceless Facebook, just cuts people off for some algorithmic reason. So I will certainly plug his gig. Guitar Day, which is at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Central Time on Saturday morning. And then Sunday, I'll be back at 10:30. Okay, I think that's all of the announcements. And we should be getting on here because time is passing. So next up is the instrumental for today, and this is one of my instrumentals, and it was renamed in honor of the lovely and personable Ann Mintz, one of my dearest, oldest friends. And it's called Salvo and Ann Mintz. So that's Salvo and Ann Mintz. And that tune is on the CD called Sunday Morning. So if you were to buy Raleigh Brown Songwriter, and then you could ask for Sunday Morning as your additional CD, and you could have that. Also, I wanted to mention that I will be putting up additional material on Bandcamp. Eventually, I'll probably have all my CDs on there, maybe just as merchandise that you can order the CD, or maybe digitally as well. And I will also be doing, like, people have asked about songs like The Dark Princess and some of the newer songs I've written, like Another Day that I wrote just recently. And those songs may go up as singles, where you could buy a single for $1 or something like that. Because I'm not going to make another album in the reasonable future, because CDs, a lot of people don't even have CD players anymore. Although I should mention that if you have a Blu-ray player or a DVD player, usually those will play CDs as well. Just saying. So I'm going to put the Prue back down where it was. Get the Martin back out. So eventually, I'm hoping the Bandcamp thing will become a big expo, an expo boutique of Raleigh Brown music. I'm not sure if I can sell my DVDs on there, my Stefan Grossman Guitar Workshop DVDs, but we'll see. Let me say hello to a few more people. I see Jim Greco is here, my old buddy. And Steve Drucker, you can say hi to Jim Greco, but even though one of you is on YouTube and the other is on Facebook. So I'm the only one who can see you both at the same time. And who else am I missing here? Jim Moore is here. Hi, Jim. And S.A. Tudhope I said hi to. I said hi to most of you folks. Johnson Hogg, I said hi to you, I think, or I am now. And like that. I think that's pretty much everybody who I can see right now. So I'm going to do one more for you, and this is another original. This one is also on the new CD. One last look in the rearview mirror as westward you move on. The past recedes, it's just a whisper. Since December you've been gone. Keep your foot off the brake. Don't slow down for heaven's sake. Mind the road up ahead. Don't dwell on what was said. It ain't no use to cry. Just say goodbye to the rearview mirror. It ain't no use to cry. Just say goodbye. There's a horse out in the field as the wind begins to rise. Dark clouds are rolling. Though you've lost something dear, the air begins to clear. A new day is unfolding. Let the tailwind drive you on. Feel the engine's mighty hum. Later on you'll chase the sun until the day is done. Up ahead the big sky. Just lean in and don't ask why. Keep your foot off the brake. Don't slow down for heaven's sake. It ain't no use to cry, just say goodbye to the rear view mirror. It ain't no use to cry, just say goodbye. So that's the rearview mirror, and that's just a sample of one of 22 songs on the new CD. And that's my story for today. That website will be growing, and we'll have more good music on there. At least I think it's good, or else I wouldn't be doing it. So I thank you all for joining me. A little last. Marcia Lowe is here, and she says, I'm a Luddite, I only buy CDs. You know, it might be time to move into the 21st century for some of us. It is so easy to download stuff now. It is really, they're trying to capture the geezer market. So if you, like me, are part of the geezer market, give it a shot. But in the meantime, you can always still get a CD. So that's good. And Sharon March is here. And Bunny Barnes is talking about Jay Ansel, my buddy who's the engineer on my CD and also my co-producer. And I think I said hi to everybody I could say hi to. So we will do a little bit of a mantra here. I think we'll switch cameras and come over here to the Halo cam. We'll do that, and we'll bring this like this. And one of the favorite, I think a lot of times one of the favorite mantras is the Bossa Nova mantra, so we'll do that. Be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap, and if you get cranky, take a nap. I'll see you guys on Sunday. In the meantime, there's lots of good music to listen to out here. Okay, bye-bye.